Hey everybody, welcome to Free Range Art Farm. So today is an exciting day. I am wearing my accessible beekeeping shirt in honor of it. Justin Ruger is a friend of ours. I've linked to the organization below, and his channel on YouTube is Accessible Beekeeping and More. I'll try to remember to link that as well. But he is a wheelchair dependent individual who was a beekeeper and wants to get back into it. So we have worked with Ricky Rourke from horizontalbees.com to build a Langstroth long that has been modified, so hopefully it will be more accessible to those who are wheelchair bound. And this is our first hive that we've tried to implement that is hopefully going to be more accessible to Justin and others with different physical challenges. And so exciting! We're getting it delivered, and I'm going to flip you guys around when they start to pull down the field here. Oh yeah, look at that. So Ricky's wife Ruth, she paints them, and I know he builds them. I don't know if he has help, but yeah, pretty awesome.
Yep. Yep. Girl, over here. Keep going. Yeah, it's way too big for you. You won't be able to pick that up. Okay.
Done there. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's almost weightless when you're perfectly balanced.
So we made it look a little heavier than it was on the video, but
yeah.
yeah.
So his story, I'll try to sum it quickly. He had gotten into a car accident.
Right.
And was it like a severe concussion he had gotten from the car accident?
Head trauma.
And so severe head trauma, right? Or traumatic brain injury, TBI.
Yep.
From that, he's had seizures, which he still gets seizures, but then he had a stroke. Right. And the stroke is what made him wheelchair. I say wheelchair dependent because he isn't wheelchair bound. Right. He can actually stand for short periods and walk and stuff. But if he has a seizure, like it's bad.
He's going back down again.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think he's done recently. He sent us a picture and it's bloodied up and what did you do, dude? And he's like, But yeah, so that's kind of his story. Same thing. So once this thing starts to gain momentum, I think we'll really be able to help a lot of people.
And that's what it's about. I mean, as beekeepers, you know, we really like helping people out that's in need. I mean, and it's like the bees. The bees always give you. They make more than they need, right?
Right.
And then they give us the honey, right?
Sure.
And that's like us as beekeepers. Here we got beekeepers, but we are giving a hive or something to better the system.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk in front of the camera.
Oh my god, they have the book.
Yep, they are from the book.
That's so cool. You did well. That actually looks like Justin on the right.
Yeah, so that's Henry Meets a Honeybee, right? Is that the name of the title of the book?
Yep.
That is so cool. Hi, Poppy. She always gets
a little shot in there, right?
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah, you do great work.
Yeah, I love the flowers.
Yeah. All right, so talk to us about some of the features. What have we got on this thing?
So, you know, of course, Justin, he wanted the flow hive because, you know, you don't have to really abstract honey from the hive. You just pull the taps and the honey's coming out. So,
so there's no lifting heavy honey frames.
Yeah. And the thing about horizontal hives is, you know, you're going to have one or two maybe in your yard. You're not looking to have 15 hives. You know, this is just something for a backyard beekeeper that wants easy access. So.
And that's one of the just regular advantages to a horizontal hive is you're not lifting heavy boxes. Exactly. You're lifting a frame at a time. Right. So it's already kind of lends itself to somebody who's maybe not as strong.
Exactly. Yeah, it's great for, you know, ladies, you know, that can't pick those boxes. People like me, it's got a bad back. Yep. Or even as you get older in life, right? I mean, picking supers up 50 to 70 pounds, that's not going to be a lot of fun. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a single older beekeeper who doesn't have a bad back.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
He just called you old.
Well, I'm getting old.
Hey, I'm older than him, so it's all good.
That's right.
What do you think, puppers?
Right?
Almost 40?
Yeah.
You know, you've aged me 20 years, my love. We've been together 10.
Very proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
double your money's worth.
Yeah.
My uncle always said,
Yeah, good quality. So these can be adjusted to make sure
how
they
tight
stays
it is.
tight.
And what's great about the horizontal hive too is like if a bear was to come up to your vertical hives, and I see you got them in fences, right?
Yep.
And they push your vertical over, it just breaks apart, right?
Yep.
Well, here if he comes and pushes this over with the seals, he can't get in. He's really going to have to do some chewing to get inside this big boy.
Yeah, that's sealed up nice. Yeah. Beautiful.
So what we did, instead of putting like a car latch here to hold this lid up when it rotates forward, I felt like if Justin was to bang that rod, that lid's going to come down. That lid weighs about 50 pounds.
Okay.
So what we did instead was we put a cable on it to go all the way around the lid itself.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
Wow,
so it's
yeah.
going to hold that and come around here and catch right here.
Oh, beautiful. That's smart.
Yep.
That's great.
And probably one would have been enough, but
you know what?
unfortunately,
Yeah.
I like two.
Yeah, over-engineering is the way to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
the wind we get out here, you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're sure it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta, yeah. So just
got to roll it around the other side of it.
get it just right. Yeah, but they got to be tight. So
Yeah, I have to keep them tight. I don't want it
Yeah.
coming down on him.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
and then to keep the thing from rocking back and forth, we put a latch right here on the front side.
Yeah.
And I put an extra handle on here because this thing is heavy.
Yeah.
And she just rolls right over.
Look
And
at
then
that.
the same pin that you use to keep it in place. we're locking it
Beautiful.
in there.
Oh my goodness.
So he
That
can-
is so awesome. And then he's just going to be able to kind of even just be right on the side.
Yeah, he can
and
just
then-
come right up and, you know, open it up and
Yeah.
pick his frames right out. And the cool thing, something else, it's a flow hive, right?
Yeah.
So you can set the degree out here, and the honey's just going to boil out this.
Oh yeah, the honey will flow. Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, it's just so easy. I mean, I'm a little bit kind of jealous because I think, man, I could do this and put me a chair up right here and
Yeah.
just look at my bees.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect.
We should. I'm going to contact the people at Flow Hive and see if they'll donate some frames for him.
Well,
I think that'd
I think he does have some already.
Oh, does he?
But
Okay.
You can ask him, make sure, yeah.
Yeah. Because how many? So that takes. Is it
takes
5 or 6?
It's 7.
Oh, so 7 of the flow frames.
7 flow frames.
Okay. Okay. That's right. Because they usually have 6 or 7 for an 8 or 10, depending on the size. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
So, very cool.
Yeah, that's a little different. And the cool thing is the bees they're going to try to find that entrance, but they're going to find it because it's really not rotating and moving enough to cause them any
Yeah,
problem.
that's only lifting up just a foot or two
Yeah.
up, and so they're going to still find it especially with the white outline against the painted
and they're
background.
Yeah, they're going to see that painting that Justin
Yeah.
wanted on there with the gnomes, and boop,
Yeah.
right back into the hive.
I can't wait to get this thing into play. This is
Yeah,
going to be great. So what did you use for the swivels? These look pretty heavy duty.
So these are bar stool swivels.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
so they're designed for sitting 200-pound men on.
That's exactly right. Rotating around, yeah. So yeah, I shouldn't have no problem. Actually, they have stops. They got springs in them, right?
Okay.
But the hive is so heavy that the stops don't really catch, so it would actually rotate all the way over. So that's why we have the extra latches on the front.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so we don't want that to happen.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be a bit
When I
rough.
first built it, and it was just the box itself without the lid, no problem. Right?
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
that lid right there's it's got a lot of weight to it.
Okay. All right. Well, this is great. This is going to be such a wonderful first hive for the accessible the experimental accessible yard.
Right.
So
And
yeah.
I appreciate y'all being a part of that, Thomas, and helping Justin out with that. I mean, that's great.
Oh yeah. It's our
to help
pleasure.
people
Justin,
out.
he's a great guy, and
Yeah.
it's just yeah. And if we can help other people, like
Why not, right?
yeah.
Life is too short not to help each other out, right?
Why we're here on the earth.
Yeah,
That's right.
Because like I said earlier, it was very serendipitous to meet Justin because prior to knowing him, I was looking and just saying, hey, you know what? I'd even done some research to see are there any accessible hives, or
Exactly.
I think I'd searched for like beekeeping with disabilities or beekeeping with in a wheelchair and stuff, and I just saw almost nothing.
Nothing
There was maybe one guy who had modified a standard Langstroth colony to kind of tip, and I think that's sort of where I got the idea of tilting it. but the longs, the horizontal hives are such a better. There's no lifting anything.
There's no lifting at all. It's very easy for somebody that's in a wheelchair to get in and access it and take one frame out of time and work it.
Yeah, this is and you just do amazing work.
Well, I appreciate that, Thomas. I do.
Yeah.
Coming from a craftsmanship person like yourself, so that's great.
Yeah, very cool. Well, everybody, that was just kind of a quick video to kind of go over some of the features of Justin's accessible hive. He was in West Virginia at a beekeeping conference this past weekend, so that's why he wasn't here when it was delivered. But he's going to be checking it out in a couple days here at the house, and we'll see, kind of take it through a dry run. Maybe I'll get that on film for another video, and we'll just see how it works for him. He also has a Layens hive that we're going to try out, and I'm not sure if there's another one yet, but we've got a few different things that we're going to set up in our experimental yard for next year, and we'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching, everybody. Be good, be well, be safe, be happy, be true to yourselves, and as always, be mindful of the bees. We need them. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.